Hello, Liberty North Eagles. I'm Garrett Lynn.
And I'm Zach Klug, and welcome to your weekly update.
Today we're going to get some more views about our current situation from adults and the elderly, a little more about sports, and more. Your KNET News starts now.
Alright, Garrett, how's your quarantine been?
It's been alright, Zach. It's just a little weird adjusting to being home all the time, trying to find things to do, not being able to see all of the people you typically see, and just like adjusting to a different way of living your life, I guess. How about you?
Yeah, I agree. I'm just trying to stay sane right now. I hate being inside and all of that. But to hear some more reactions as a part 2 to the video that played last week, Madison got us some more interviews about how people, like students and teachers, are spending their quarantine. Let's go to that.
This week we are back again looking at some people's reactions to the coronavirus. We have some teachers, parents, and some of the elderly's reactions, so let's go ahead and take a look at that.
The coronavirus has affected me as a teacher in a few ways. One, delivering my curriculum fully online is different. Most of my classes have been a blend of face-to-face and online learning, but having to transition an entire unit online has been different. I do feel pretty prepared for it since we have been a one-to-one school district for several years now, and a lot of my business and marketing curriculum comes from online sources. So I do feel prepared, but it is different than the way that I have been used to teaching over the last decade. Another way that it has impacted me as a teacher is that I don't have a dedicated workspace. Teaching from my home is different. I don't have a home office, and I have 2 small children and a husband. So finding time and a space in order to get my work done and communicate with my students and troubleshoot things has looked different. I'm also feel like I might be working more hours outside of what our regular school day would be, rather than just, the 8:10 to 3:15 time frame where I would have students. I'm now responding to emails in the evenings, late night or even early morning before our regular school day would start. And then lastly, as a mother of young children, I'm responsible now for not only teaching my high school students, but teaching 2 toddlers that I have in preschool, and getting the curriculum from their teachers and delivering that myself has been also a change in the way that my traditional role as a teacher has been.
What are my thoughts on COVID-19? I have a lot of thoughts on it, to be honest. If you look at the bigger picture globally of the situation, economics, and politics that were going on around the time that came out, I just find it very kind of suspicious. I'm not a conspiracy theorist. I just find the timing kind of interesting, and the fact that every 2 years when there's an election, we have some kind of outbreak that causes issues with our economy. I do think that we need to value people's lives, and I think that there's a lot of good things that can come from this outbreak of COVID-19. Some of it is, Americans tend to work way too much, and we don't take care of our health, and we forget about our families, and we don't put our priorities on straight. And so I think this has kind of been a wake-up call for everyone, and even companies now are seeing that people are more productive working remotely, even with kids running around the house and causing us to pull our hair out. So I think this overall it'll be a good thing, good experience, but it just depends on how you look at it. And I pray that everybody stays safe during it and we don't lose any more people.
The way I feel about the coronavirus right now is that if the government would have done more in the beginning, that we wouldn't be in the position that we are now.
Well, trying to stay away from it. washing my hands more. I have a bottle of cleaner on my counter, and I wipe it down all the time and my table. I do go to work daily because I have an essential job. I'm staying home after work, go outside with the dogs, and that's about it.
Thank you, Madison. It's been really interesting to see how all these people have been spending and what their thoughts are on quarantine.
Yeah, I agree, Zach, but I'm just so bored trying to find things to do.
Well, that's convenient. Now we're going to go ahead and find out how students have been spending their quarantine with a video that Elena shot for us. Let's go to that.
Hi, my name is Jenna Darnell, and some of the things that have kept me sane over quarantine has been drawing. I have always loved drawing. It's always been a hobby of mine. So yeah, I've just been drawing a whole lot more. I've also been able to read a whole lot more, so I've basically gotten to read some of the books that were just kind of sitting on my shelf and collecting dust. I've also been trying to go on more walks outside and spend more time with my pets, which has been really nice. Basically, just kind of trying to keep busy has really kept me sane over this extended break, and I'm just kind of hoping that quarantine will end soon. But yeah, stay safe, everybody, and wash your hands.
Things I do to go keep me from going insane is I talk with my friends on Google Hangouts and I doodle my sketchbook. Sometimes it's just complete chaos in my sketchbook and complete chaos on Google Hangouts. But yeah, that's what I do to keep me from going insane.
Thanks for that, Lena and Zach. Obviously, there's a lot of adjusting we're all having to do right now, but there's also a lot of fun things we can do at home.
Yeah, absolutely, Garrett. Our lives are a little bit hectic now, but I think, as a whole KNET group, we felt that you guys needed some positive news. So we're going to head over to Good News with Johnny.
What's up, Eagles? I am Johnny Hardy from my backyard, and with the coronavirus taking over, there surprisingly has been some good news. Like emissions being cut drastically due to less travel. Big cities in China have seen blue skies for the first time in a long time. People are starting to realize to take care of their body and go on walks and runs daily. Most sports teams are still paying their stadium staff or their team staff. Big businesses like Uber Eats are offering free delivery to help out small restaurants. Bill Gates has actually put some money into finding a cure. The New England Patriots have donated over 1 million masks to different hospitals, and online sports clothing retailer Fanatics has decided to start making masks now. That's all I got now. Back to you, anchors.
Thanks for that, Johnny. Hopefully that brightened all your guys' day as much as it did ours.
Moving on to sports, the sports world stopped just like the rest of the world did, but that's not going to stop us from finding something to talk about.
Absolutely, Zach, and as always, we have Cole in the corner.
What's up, Nord Nation? We're back for a second installment of the weekly update here, and of course, as we've seen before, there's no professional sports, so we're going to be doing what I do best and commenting some of my brother's games here at Knockout. Let's see how it went.
Up first, we got Max Lemasters, the 6th grader. Let's see how he goes up against Jack Lemasters, the freshman. Max, first shot, swish, easy money. Jack's shot, no good, but easy layup right there on the 8-foot goal. Max's second shot, no good, but puts it up easy. Oh, and Jack, a little fadeaway shot right there. Would have been a dagger, but Max puts it up easy. Oh, Max takes a risky shot, no good. Jack, step back, it's a race to the hoop. Max beats Jack on that one, and they reset here. Max's shot, wasting no time, no good. Jack's shot, no good. Max finishes it. Has a chance to put Jack out. The shot, no good. Balls are mixed up. Jack gets the shot in. Oh, another step back shot. Wow, great shot right there from Jack. Oh, interesting shot from Max. No good. Jack puts it up. That could be the winner. No good. It's a tight one here. Got time to reset. No good. Jack puts it up. No good. Brace to the hoop. Again, Max beats him out. You can see they're gassed here. First shot up. No good. Off the back iron. Jack puts it in. He sneaks that one into the hoop. Here we are. Let's get an exclusive post-game update here. Jack, what was your key to success from that one?
Just the best there is. Found out about it. Didn't really have any competition there. So, yeah, I knew I was going to win the whole time.
Yeah, you heard it here first, folks. Jack, the best there ever was. For North Asian Sports, I'm Cole Masters.
Thank you, Cole. Now on to some major development in our school right now. Thursday morning, everybody should have received the email containing some new makeup dates for the events towards the end of the school year. The first of those being prom is now May 23rd at Briarcliff.
And as of now, baccalaureate will be held on May 14th at Second Baptist Church, and the graduation ceremony will still be held on May 17th at Silverstein Eye Center. But we do have an alternate day of June 14th if the coronavirus pandemic continues to force us to postpone the ceremony.
If you wish to read the full letter, it can be found in your email.
Yeah, and that concludes our second Quarantined KNET show. For all of us here at KNET, I'm Garrett Lynn.
And I'm Zach Klug. Have a great, safe week, Eagles.